Hey, what is up, Uppercut fans? It has been a while. I found some time this morning to finish this song by Daimon B, and let's dive right in and I'll show you. I'm pretty much done with it, and I can show you what I did on my master bus. Here I am back at the Cambridge site where I got this song to mix. Again, here is Daimon B. Go to his page, give him a like. His music is awesome. It's awesome that he put it up on the Cambridge site for people like me to mix. So give him a like and a sub, and while you're down there, give me a like and a sub. It really helps the channel. I've been super busy. I had some new music coming out with the band I'm working with, Neanderthal Jones. There'll be a link down below right here. And then I play drums in a band called Grudge Finger, and we had our first single come out. And I mixed, mastered, and produced it also, both of these artists. And there'll be a link down to that below too, so check those out. Anyway, let's dive into the DAW. Here we are, Daimon B. Let's look at the track list. If you want to see the previous versions of how we got it to this point, I'll leave links and all that stuff in the description. So we're just going to let this song play, not all the way through. If you want to hear it all the way through, go to Daimon's site and download it from him. I don't have it for download in any way. This is just for educational purposes and fun. And it was fun. These tracks were nearly already mixed. I just basically beefed them up a little bit.
See me lost in a night. Feed your anger with my fear. Leave me blind and lonely in a place where I can't hear. Only plain left for me. Time stands still, and I know you will get another thrill. Tell me why you share your nightmares with me. Hating always keeps you high. Come find me in another life. There's no place to hide. Find me in another life. Look, I'm so weak.
As you can see, it's pretty much, I would call it done. It's hitting all the points that I like to hit. I'm sure Daimon mixed his a little bit better, but you know, it's not a competition. We're all learning here. So let's talk about my master bus. I've got virtual mix rack on it first, where I'm just adding a little bit on top at 8K, well 7.5, taking a little bit out at 3, taking a little bit more out at 4, adding just a touch at 12. Then I got the lift here at 1% on both, pretty much. So let's toggle that on and off, and I'll show you what it does. Just gives it that vibe. And I also got this on the Brit 4KE analog emulation from Slate, which is my fave. Then I'm running it through basically an SSL compressor, and then I have it also running through this Verimute compressor that is analog, but it's just passing the signal through the circuits. I'm not doing any pushing or pulling on this at all. just adds air. I don't know how to describe it, but just the signal passing through it. I'll turn it on and off, and you tell me if it sounds better. I dig it. Like I said, we're just using the analog emulation of the circuitry. We're not even using the compressor really. Then on the master bus, I'm adding a little bit at 232 just to give it a little beef where it was missing. And I'm removing just 1 dB at basically. Then I'm going into a free tape emulation. I normally use Slate, but I found something on the last, there's this thing in Reaper called Delta Solo, and for instance, I'll do it right here. If you push Alt and this volume button right here, it'll show you exactly what this plugin and this plugin only is doing. So let's check that out. When I did that on the Slate Virtual, here, I'll just show you. Let's add Slates, which I've used on every mix, and I'm sure it might just be this instance, but I'll show you and I'll explain. So we'll turn off 2-tape, and here it is with Virtual Tape Machine. Just a little bit different of a vibe, but when I Delta Solo this, listen to this. And if there is even the slightest chance that that is going to make it in my mix at all, then I suddenly have trust issues. So let's hear 2-tape 5. Here, let me turn Virtual Tape Machine off. Then I'm going to toggle 2-tape 5 on and off. Gives about the same vibe, only the Air Windows 2-tape 5 is a free plugin, and all of the Air Windows plugins are free and they're amazing. But let's Delta Solo that and see what it's doing. There's no wishy-washy strange noises, so I'm pretty much gonna go from now on with 2-tape 5 until I kind of figure out what's going on there. After that, we have it going into Slates. Like I said, I'm not talking smack about Slate. I use it on every mix. Well, some of their stuff, especially Virtual Mix Rack. But this is the brand new FGX2 for mastering. I just put it on the end of this track. Normally I'd bounce this out and master in a different way, but for this video we're just going to slap it on the end and I'll show you what it's doing. Which it's doing a lot. So let's hear this little piece without all of my processing, with all of my processing turned off. Here we go. This is just the raw tracks, which, like I said, were very well recorded. And that's with nothing. You see all these plugins are turned off. Let's hear it with. Go a little bit later in the song. Let's go to the part with the heavy vocals. Let me find it. Lots of vocals on this song, which I love.
Speak, bones broken,
Let's jump back a little bit and hear that whole piece.
There's no place to hide. Find me in another life. Look, I'm so weak. No will to speak. Bones broken. Bury me so deep. Bury me, won't let me scream. Lock me in my darkest dream. Look, I'm conscious so extreme. There's no way for your return. Tell me why you share your madness with me. Hidden always keeps you high. Come find me in another life. There's no place to hide. Slowly, all our love replaced with guilty. Nothing keeping me alive. Can't break free, even if I try. In another life. No place to hide.
Yep, go check out Daimon, download all his music. He is awesome. This has been fun to mix. I'm gonna basically wrap this one up and move on to another song. So like and share and give me a sub and support my channel best you can. Thanks for, if you even watch for 30 seconds, I just want to say thank you. Thanks to the bands that have come to Uppercut to record stuff. Always moving forward and always working. Uppercut Productions, baby. Get knocked out.